they would like, or maybe you would like. What have you attributed that to? Because I know Noel went to the last 3 games, played great. Mitchell played solid up in Duquesne when he didn't play against St. Bonaventure. Is there like a single, element that has been effective for these guys to kind of stay in the moment when the number is called?
Well, I think the fact that they've seen success, and knowing like your time is going to come. I mean, that's not, again, it probably sounds like coach speak, but I'm pretty authentic with that. Like there is going to be a time where everybody, and anybody that hasn't had a moment to shine, like we're going to need them at some point in time here down the stretch, and they're going to shine. Like, so it's just that. It's working, it's staying ready, it's being out there, before practice, after practice, in those off times, on those off days, continuing to stay focused and stay ready that way. And credit to the guys, like there's a maturity about them that they understand that, right? Like everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to play 40 minutes. Everybody wants to take a million shots and know all that. And the first meeting we had, I asked them, like, who wants to lead the team in scoring? Every hand should go up, right? Who wants to start every game? Every hand should go up. But we can have one leading scorer. We can only have 5 guys start in a particular game. But who wants to win? All the hands go up. Who wants to win, a championship? All the hands go up. Who wants to go to the NCAA tournament? All the hands. Okay, well, we can all do those things, right? So, but in order to do that, we have to stay focused on that mission, right? When it goes your way, when it doesn't go your way. The same for guys when, hey, they have a really poor game. All right, like the next game you're going to bounce back and be good. Like, but we can cover you, right? Like it's not like, well, if these 2 guys, there's a lot of teams out there, a lot of teams that if these 2 guys don't play well, they can't win that game. Now, if those 2 guys play really well, they have a really good chance to win that game. We're not built like that, right? It's okay. We get 5 guys in double figures, and you go like, all right, which 5? It could be any of 9 or 10 guys. So, to have that and know, hey, we need you at your best, and if you just don't have it that night, we have somebody else that can pick up the slack for you. And know that, hey, when that next guy doesn't have it, then I can bring it, and I'm gonna have it. So, credit to them. They've just stayed the same every day. They show up every day. They work. They stay focused. They're locked into scouting reports, to film sessions, and when you do that, ultimately you have success. And credit to those guys that have stayed ready.
Those last 6 minutes against Bonaventure, you said it after the game, the atmosphere in here was a huge difference in the outcome of that one. I imagine you guys will need more of the same from the home crowd on Wednesday. And how much has that factored into y'all, like hitting that ceiling on the defensive end? When this place comes alive, do you feel like y'all have played your best defense at home in front of that environment?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what's really cool about VCU and the history here in this building is that there are lots of places where, yeah, they get excited over a 3 or a dunk. Like our people get excited off of a big stop, a block, a dive on the floor. Like that's understanding what it takes to win, and that's what's unique about VCU. Like this fan base understands what it takes to win. Yeah, the 3s are nice, the dunks are nice, but they get really excited for those types of things, right? Like some of the most beloved players in program history are more defensive guys, right? Great players both ways, but we're more like defensive, like just tenacious, hard-nosed, gritty, blue collar. Like that's VCU, right? So it does. It fuels us. It gets us going. When you feel that energy off of a big stop, and it's like, all right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. And again, we need that consistently. We have to bring it consistently. We need that from our fans consistently. And you imagine that for 40 minutes? Like, forget it. I get hoarse when it's just me in the gym with the guys, let alone if it's like that. I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that. But that's what we need. We need the effort on the court, that full 40, that type of energy. And as I keep being told now and learning now, like we need that animal for that full 40, right? And we get that, and you put those things together, like I would not want to be an opponent coming in.
Do you kind of chart like how many live ball turnovers or deflections you would want per game based on?
We do deflections. We don't have like a number like, hey, this is our target number, but it's more just to kind of see the activity and see what guys are doing, and it's typically you get certain guys that are going to be in that 9, 10, 11 range. was one of those games a few games ago, Nick was at 16, which is just remarkable. You know, as much as I like the analytics stuff, sometimes it also that stuff just kind of reiterates what you're seeing with your eyes. You're like, yeah, Nick Lewis plays really hard. Brandon Jennings plays really hard. Barry Evans plays really hard. And you consistently see them at the top of those deflection marks.
Coach Schmidt had mentioned that